we are here at July the 2nd. It has been hot all day. We waited until late in the afternoon where we could set up here under the cherry tree. Pretty pleasant right now. It's probably 7:30 or so. Wind is coming up. It actually acts like it might want to rain. My acetylene bottle is down to about 100. I am fairly well pleased with the amount of silver that I can melt using this number 2 torch that goes with the Silversmith acetylene air torch. As I said already in the other videos, the number 4 was overkill and used too much. The number 00 was too small. I think this is pretty darn good right here. Alright, I'm melting the silver. I'm pouring some of it in these wooden molds, and I'm also pouring lumps in here. I have done about 7 coins, I think, so far, 1 ounce coins. So I'm stockpiling small pieces by just pouring them down in here. And I've also poured some crosses and some of this stuff here. Some of them will turn out and some of them won't, but I'm having a good time doing it. So I'm going to go back to doing that and do some more. I like to hold this in my left hand. I figure that's about a minute that I've been going so far. So I'm guessing it's going to take 1 minute and 30 seconds to melt this 1 ounce coin and get it ready to pour. I stopped counting at a minute, but it's going to be 1 minute and 30 seconds, possibly 2 minutes. It's getting close now. And when I stopped, I put my crucible down, and of course it got cold, so we're having to heat the crucible up again. Alright. I'm sitting here eyeballing the different places that I could pour this 1 ounce of silver here. Get it good and hot. I kind of like the look of this cross right here. And I've got a little bit left, but I don't have anything small enough to use that, so I will go ahead and get that poured into the water so I can melt it course, if these sauces don't work out, I can always melt them down and try it again. I've got some kind of small ones down here on the left-hand side, right here, that haven't been poured in yet. Haven't been burned. Now, I have no idea whether I can market these sauces. But the silver's good, and it'll stay good. The price of silver goes way up, I'm sure I'll come out good. If the price of silver goes way down, I guess I can just hold it, hope that it goes back up. Alright, I'm going to try to pour into this one that hasn't been used yet. There's another one that hasn't been used. I'm going to try to pour in it. If I do that one, it's going to put, I'll go ahead and pour it in this one here. This one is another one that hasn't been used. I hear the thunder in the background. Alright, I believe that one filled up. As long as I have acetylene, I'm trying to use it up. I'm getting down and I want to get another bottle, but I want to use every bit of it before I swap bottles. You never know what you're going to get in these wooden molds. I'm still waiting on my letter stamp so I can mark the weight and the troy ounces on here. It ought to be here, I think, about the 7th. And I'm also waiting on my 2 Alto tabletop furnace, and it will also be here, I guess, in about a week. Here's another ounce of silver that's about to be ready. But I will tell you this, I'm not doing this to make money now. I hope not to lose money doing it, but I enjoy this. I enjoy watching this silver reach its temperature. I've got a mold right here that's got a little knot in it. And I'm going to pour it in there anyway and see what happens. I'm going to pour the whole amount in there. Filled it up. Now I'm going to See, I had something I wanted to tell you, and now I've forgotten about it. Like I said, I enjoy pouring into these wooden molds, and I think I'll find people that'll be interested in it. This is the side, just one side of my cypress mold, and I haven't finished using it yet, but I'll show you when I let that burn just a little bit more. You can use your pliers and take these out. It got a little soot on it. It'll come off. You just do not know what you're going to get when you do this. Sometimes you get some pretty little crosses. You come out of there, baby. Okay, that one doesn't seem to want to. This one here has, the one that I'm trying to get out now, it has not been used. It was a clean. Oh, look why. I told you there was a knot in it. The silver went all the way through the board, through the knot, and that's what's keeping it from coming out right there. So let's get that. I don't exactly know how to handle that. Get off of there. There we go. And that went all the way through the knot. And this is the other side. This side has not been used. This one here has gone through also. But I'll tell you I know what I was going to tell you. One of the hardest things that I have found is to get this board level on these bricks. And I probably don't have enough shims and stuff around here, but you have to take your level here and try to level this thing both ways so that the silver will. And I'm let's see what happened to the one that had the knot in it, which I think is this one. Yeah, here's where the knot was. Well, that's a nice little 1 ounce silver, little silver ingot. Somebody might like that one. Now, I can't use this one again, although I would like to, but it's got a hole in it, and that's going to go through and run down. Okay, so let me remind you now what my purpose for doing my videos is. I am very pleased to announce Yeshua the Messiah, Jesus Christ, to anybody out there that will listen to me. Jesus told his disciples to declare his name before men, and that is what I'm doing. I like doing these things too, but my main mission is to declare his name and to seek the lost sheep. Now, I don't go into a bunch of Bible study. I feel like other people are doing that way better than I could have done. I know my share of the Bible. I'm not ignorant of it at all. But I'll tell you what I do know. He said that if you don't help him gather his sheep, that you are helping scatter his sheep. So I take that literally. I'm 73 now, and I know my days in this world are certainly numbered. I've got brothers and sisters that aren't even here anymore, one older and one younger. So I'm trying in my very crude way to declare his name. Now, you lost sheep out there that belong to him, I want you to just today make up your mind. Listen to my voice. You need to come to Jesus today. Times are moving along. Nobody knows when Jesus will come back, and nobody knows the day of his death. Either one of those events is going to come upon you suddenly. This is how you do it. You just say, "Save me, Jesus. Save me, Jesus. Save me, Jesus." He will save you. And then you're going to get up out of the mire and the muck that you're in, because if you're not saved by Jesus, you're probably doing some things that don't come under the heading of do unto others as you would have them do unto you. One of the big ones these days is love of money. It's okay to have money, but do you love money? How do you tell if you love money? If you love money, you're going to be willing to do things to people to get the money that you would not want somebody doing to you. Stomping on them at the workplace, pushing them down, trying to make them look bad, gossiping about them. Those are some of the sins. I want you to say, save me, and I want you to get up on your feet, and I want you to turn 180 degrees and face the light. Jesus said, I am the light of the world. He that comes to me will never perish. That's what I want you to do. Now I'm going to shut this off. I made another one today, and it was like 35 minutes, and I imagine people are getting tired of hearing my voice. However, there's no telling how long this will stay up on YouTube. It could be years and years after I'm gone. So I'm just going to go on and do it. And I'm going to do it unashamedly. I'm not super duper talented in biblical theology and preaching. It doesn't matter. Somebody said one time, Jesus doesn't want my ability. He wants my availability. And he said that he would reveal secrets to the people that weren't all that educated. Let's put it that way. He's revealed himself to people that couldn't even read and write. And they could preach beautiful sermons. Couldn't even read and write. And I remember this too, that for the first 2,000 years, or the first 1,500 years of Christianity, the 90% of the people couldn't read and write. It was done by word of mouth, and that's what I'm doing. So, I'd like to end this with the Lord's Prayer. I'd like you to say it with me. You cannot go wrong saying the Lord's Prayer, and then I'll wind it up. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. This is Gardner Israel, signing off.